Yeah, so what I love about this race and kind of our thought process when we were coming up with this event, it's always been all-inclusive, and it's been people like trying to accomplish something maybe they didn't think they could.
5 days of adventure and unknowns.
It's basically a stage race, which means you race a segment every day, but you get to recover at a camp every night. It's fully supported, so they carry all of your stuff to camp for you. You can even have them set up camp. It's fully catered. I haven't been here, but I hear the food is really good.
It's a race for some, it's a race of attrition for others, and it's fun for pretty much everyone.
So what we kind of have created at this event is a space where we've got literally the world's best athletes, like actual world champions, Olympians here, and people that are gonna like try to get in before dark. And they're all freaking hanging out together, drinking beers and stuff when the day's done, telling kind of similar stories.
Yeah.
So he was like 5 seconds ahead.
My Garmin says we're only riding 75 miles today.
All right, thanks everybody. We're about 2 minutes from start, and we will get rolling.
Yeah, so when you put on a 5-day race, certainly in the Northwest, you're rolling the dice. You never know what the weather's gonna be, but this year it's been absolutely perfect.
It's really a super diverse style of riding here. It's, you know, big gnarly gravel, you're underbiked, and then you're overbiked for some areas. It has it all. There's not one thing that's missing. I mean, we've been on single track, we've been on super steep climbs, we've been on super gnarly 11% descents. It's just all here.
Go to the track because both ways is blocked now, so they need to go Blue River track right where I was parked, just up the hill.
In recent years, wildfires have had a very dramatic impact on these communities. The community of Blue River, where we stayed the first night, literally the entire town burned down. Breakaway Promotions, our company, has a volunteer grant program where we'll partner with typically schools, and they'll bring out a crew of, say, 20 high school kids or middle school kids, and they'll help us with the setup, the tear down, maybe food service. In exchange, we will actually do a financial grant or donation back to those organizations. In these tiny communities of a couple hundred people, the schools are truly the nucleus of those communities. We really are excited and pride ourselves in being able to not only put on an outstanding race that draws the cycling community together, we also are excited with our opportunity to truly give back to these communities in hopes that these riders will come back at some point later in their lives to just ride these roads and provide an economic opportunity or boost to these communities.
What's the scenery like?
Oh man, it's majestic. You need to ride through the Cascades.
It's got such a great diverse group of people riding that you end up meeting some of the most incredible people, whether you're riding with them or you're meeting them after. There's just a lot of like-minded folks that are here just to have fun.
You can talk to every one of our crew on Team Breakaway, and they will all tell you it's the absolute favorite event. For me, it's the camaraderie. The level of respect, friendships, and camaraderie that come together each night in camp and even at the finish here in Village Green Park every single year.
This is such a special event that I don't think people understand it until they can come and do it.
You know, we all had ups, some had downs, but it was a pretty phenomenal experience. I think when you have over 350 miles and I think 30,000 feet of climbing over 5 days is pretty brutal. So that's like the ride your bikes part of it. New friendships made, new experiences, and pretty epic scenery and spot for it too.